We're animal liberation activists, which means we live by the principle that humans should live without exploiting other animals.
Yeah.
And in practice, this means treating them as individuals and not exploitable resources. You know, like not treating them as a resource for fashion, their skin, transportation, entertainment, or food. So do you know what the benefit of living by this principle is?
I guess eat healthier, you know.
I mean,
change the way
not
of
exactly. Not like, you know, you could be living by this principle and just eat potato chips. You know, you could be living by this principle and just eat vegan ice cream. The benefit of living by this principle for the animals is that they have one more person on their side.
True.
And for you, you would not be a hypocrite.
That's true.
And do you feel like there's anything stopping you from living by this principle?
No.
Okay, so how many more animals should be exploited on your behalf from this point forward?
None.
So will you live by that principle from now on? Live vegan from now on?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, you recognize the urgency, right?
Yeah,
you need to stand
recognize it, but you know, the way of life.
You don't need to choose that, you know? Like you said, there's nothing stopping you from living by that principle. So what, do you want to continue to victimize them, or do you want to stand on the side of justice with them? And, you know, like if you were in your victim's position and like I'm oppressing you and I'm like, oh, it's just the way of life, would you find that acceptable?
No.
Right. So what do you think? Vegan from now on?
Yes.
Yeah, you mean that?
I don't promise on anything that I really can't. I don't know.
Well, but you told me that you see this as not right. You told me that this is wrong.
Right, but I wouldn't believe that, you know, running around wearing leather and you know, cowhide or horsehide, as, you know, because I love horses, you know, but I wouldn't want to be wearing horsehide.
Right. So why exploit animals for any purpose when you don't have to? I treat them as a thing that can be treated as an object or property or owned, when you could just respect them as an individual and leave them alone. That's the bare minimum, is it not? Right, and so when I ask you if you'll be vegan from now on, it's not about promising me, you know, it's about your victims. This is about you and the animal victims. And then living in line with your beliefs, because you say this is wrong, you say there's nothing stopping you, you say you want to be on the side of justice. So will you? As long as you continue to victimize them and oppress them, you're the reason that this is happening. You don't need to be responsible for this injustice anymore. You can stand on the right side of history.
Sounds good.
So what do you think? Vegan from now on, or continue to victimize them?
Sounds good to me.
All right, strong. And do you agree we should be defending them like what I'm doing right now?
I believe I believe that is right. You know, you gotta save these animals. You know, so
Yeah,
it's not like
they're dependent on us, vegans, to stand up for them and defend
I
them.
believe that, you know, like we live in a society where that there's less of them and more of us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, like actually there's more of them than us. You know, like there's so many more of them. So we're not alone in this fight. You know, we're fighting for them. We actually are the majority, and this won't last forever. But they are dependent on us to stand up for them. So will you do that? All right. Even if you don't join us, you can still defend animals with your voice, just in your everyday life.
I understand that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, and if you would like to stand for animals right now, I can offer you that opportunity to stand in this art installation, even if it's just for a few minutes, and show that you stand on the side of justice for animals. Would you like to do that?
I'll stand with you for a few minutes.
Right, great, let's do that.
This is a place where I feel